Heads up! This video contains spoilers for Risk of Rain 2. You've been warned. We good? We good. So Risk of Rain 2 finally released the 1.0 update. This is the full release of the game. We are no longer in early access. This is really cool, and they've added some fun new changes to the game as well, like adding scrap machines, a higher 3D printer spawn rate, and of course, an end game boss fight. This fight is awesome, and it took me a few tries to finally beat it, but those few tries weren't without some intriguing discoveries. A friend of mine first introduced me to the boss arena in all of its glory, and it truly took my breath away. The scale is insane. I'll let past me do the gawking. I'll try and
don't go too far ahead.
Whoa, look at this place. Jesus, look at the fucking size of this place. There's someone's playing fucking Hot Wheels down here, dude. So yeah, needless to say, I was impressed. But it didn't stop there. Ahead at the end of this long, arduous bridge stood a foe that I'd never witnessed the likes of before. We were by no means undergeared for a fight like this, but not knowing what you're getting yourself into is a quick way to wind up dead. What? Oh, hi! Ah,
yeah,
what
this is the boss. It's weird how only you have it. Maybe because you're the host.
Ah! Did you see my health bar? Ah, hi. Back to the land of living! Oh my god, you can fly.
So yeah, this is where I kind of lied. He might be able to one-shot you here.
Ah! No, you fucking asshole. Give me my items back. Ah! Even with 2 times healing, even with an Aegis shield, even with a 57-leaf clover, it wasn't enough. But, if you know me, I don't give up that easy. If I couldn't do this alone, I was gonna need more help. More than just one friend by my side, I was gonna need an army. The maximum lobby size for a Risk of Rain multiplayer experience is 4 people. So of course, I got 6 people to help me beat this fucker.
Don't fuck this up. Otherwise we have no way.
That
sounds like my impression of someone that's never seen this fight before in my life.
This was the greatest crack team of soldiers that I could possibly get my hands on. We were going to win.
I haven't jumped up yet.
Just a really long
No,
walk.
we just have to wait for him to run all the way here.
Me.
So if I fall down again, I
shit.
can just run forward.
I would just like to point out, I'm pretty sure the longer we wait, the harder the boss gets.
It's already on ha 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 ha, it's not gonna get any worse.
It does actually
At this
get
point,
worse.
who gives
Shut
a
up!
fuck?
While these extremely competent soldiers decided to discuss very important matters, I decided to explore. During my expedition, I happened to notice a point in which the barrier interacted with a part of the arena's geometry. Perhaps it's due to my interest in speedrunning, or perhaps I was just curious, but while the shape it made didn't look too special, part of my brain told me that if I fulfilled a certain set of criteria, I could crack this barrier wide open. Here's what I knew so far. Hitboxes are what allow game developers to set up collision detection in video games. This collision detection, however, isn't exactly perfect, and sometimes it does some pretty weird things. You may have seen footage of Khajiits getting flung into the air by giants in Skyrim, or noticed that sometimes players can stand on thin air. This shows that hitboxes don't always work as intended. There happens to be an interesting phenomenon in the speedrunning community known as wall clipping. Typically, at a precise point where 2 hitboxes intersect, there becomes a small margin of error in the code. Sometimes the game isn't given enough time to check if the player should be able to walk through a hitbox or not, and this is usually facilitated by using intense velocity. Now, what do we have here? An intersecting point of 2 different hitboxes, a player, and a dash mechanic. In other words, ram yourself into this fucking corner till your screen starts spazzing out, then go really fucking fast and... Huh. Well, that was a pointless tangent that has no relevance to the video whatsoever. I guess now, it's time to fight.
There we go. And one loud to... There you go.
Okay, let's
Alright,
everyone go in.
nice,
Everyone go in.
let's go.
Fucking worst.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm ready.
Oh my, sorry, that's my bad, sorry!
That's it.
Oh, sorry! Get ready to jump!
Jump again. There he is, get him.
Holy fucking Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Run away. It just wait. It just came so close to
Down
Yeah,
the
I'm looking
outside.
back.
I'm dead. Probably.
Oh my god.
Just start. Yeah, keep
for it.
attacking.
Now.
keep attacking.
Yeah,
Go
go,
on
go,
him.
go. Get it clone as quickly as possible.
Alright, he's got all our eyes.
He's stealing all...
Wait, that's really bad.
He basically...
Oh shit.
Oh, no.
I got hit by.
It's just Scott!
Oh my god. Come on,
I
Scott!
got literally hit by
I'm so
someone. I'm not
screwed.
sure what I got hit by. You got this
Scott, you got this.
I got hit by
Oh.
one of those balls
I'm
and it
dead.
killed me.
Ah!
Oh.
It's still not enough. This boss feels impossible. How are we supposed to beat something so powerful? Well, I haven't tried leaving the barrier yet. Could I kill him from outside the arena? It works. It's damn near flawless. I'm surprised. But that doesn't mean it's not without flaws. There are a few things that I picked up having done this experiment. Firstly, your primary fire can't reach him in the center of the arena. It helps to have an equipment like the Royal Capacitor to counter this. Secondly, you need the ability to suddenly increase your character's movement speed. This can be done using either an ability or by having enough movement speed combined with wax quails to get the boost you need. Thirdly, while none of his regular attacks can hit you through the barrier, one of the boss's special attacks can. The light pillars that rise suddenly from the ground span beyond the arena's boundary and will damage you. There were some other smaller tests that I conducted as well, one being that you don't need any movement items in order to be able to clip through the wall as either Commando, Mercenary, Huntress, or Loader, as they all have abilities that suddenly raise their velocity beyond the capacity of the barrier. As for the other characters, I imagine the most effective escape would be to create a high movement speed build and have at least one wax quail. 2. You can get up to the higher points using the ramps in the arena if you don't have a double jump or a head start. 3. This works just as well in multiplayer as it does in single player. Thanks for watching. This video was a little bit more informative than my other content, and if you like it, then let me know. If you dislike it, also let me know. As always, new videos every Wednesday and a stream every Saturday. Join the Discord, links in the description.